welcome back, and these are my WrestleMania 40 predictions. Let's get into it. First, we have the Women's World Championship match. We have Becky Lynch going against the current champion at this time, Rhea Ripley. Who's going to win this match? Who's going to come out? At first, I was thinking Becky, but I don't think Becky's going to be able to pull out the victory in this match. Maybe down the line, maybe at Summerslam, maybe somewhere else, or maybe a whole new opponent will come for Rhea. But Rhea's just too dominant right now. I take Rhea Ripley. Next, we have the Intercontinental Championship match. We have Gunther versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was not who we were expecting to face Gunther. We were expecting Chad Gable, but Chad Gable has been training, as I should say, Sami Zayn for the past few weeks, and I'm getting behind Sami a little bit, but I do not know if he's the one that needs to dethrone Gunther. I can maybe see a heel turn for Chad Gable, maybe turning on Sami during this match, costing him the match. I don't know, but Sami has done things we couldn't expect anymore. He took Roman Reigns to the limit, so he may do very well. The same with the Ring General. But if it was my guess, I'm taking the Ring General Gunther. Next, we have brother versus brother. This is not the first time this happened, but it's the first time we have twin versus twin at WrestleMania. This rivalry has been building for a while. You could say ever since Jay left, quit SmackDown and joined Raw. You know, Jimmy cost Jay that match at SummerSlam against Roman, and now these two are going head to head finally in a WrestleMania worthy match. But which brother am I going to take? Now we have the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship ladder match. We got 6 teams going in. Judgment Day versus Awesome Truth versus New Day versus DIY versus New Kids Republic versus A-Town Down Under. I'm not going to say that this is my original idea, but I think, according to whatever people are saying, I kind of agree with them that the titles are going to be split here. I'm taking Awesome Truth to win the Raw Tag Team titles, and let's go with A-Town Down Under for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. I don't think Judgment Day is walking out with gold, at least not in Tag Team format. We'll get to a little bit more Judgment Day a little later. But now we have Rey Mysterio. It was supposed to be Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dirty Dominic Mysterio, but after the latest episode of SmackDown, we have a replacement, which is Andrade. Andrade turned on Legado. He's been hanging out with Dom and Legado lately, but he turned on them on this past week's episode of SmackDown, and he is now teaming with Rey Mysterio to take on Santos and Dirty Dom. And I actually think Santos and Dirty Dom may pick up the win here. This rivalry may not be over. I don't think it's going to be settled at WrestleMania. I think it may go on beyond that. And I have the Pills picking up the win. Dirty Dom got beat by his daddy. Let's not do it again. Dirty Dom and Santos for the win. Now we have the 6-woman tag match. We have Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi versus Damage Control. Damage Control has been causing everybody issues for these past few months, especially Bianca Belair. Hers has been like the past couple years, and now they're going to find themselves scoring. I think they're going to make Bianca, Naomi, and especially Jade Cargill look dominant. I have that team picking up the win. Now we have the match that everybody's been waiting for. The main event of WrestleMania Saturday. Is it going to be a Cody versus Roman solo match on the main event of night 2, or is it going to be Bloodline Rules? We have Cody, Rhodes, Seth Rollins going up against the final boss, Brock, and your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. That's my terrible Paul Heyman impression, but we have the biggest tag team match in WrestleMania history as they are pinning it, and everything is practically on the line. The biggest tag match, the biggest 4 superstars in the men's division in WWE. The Rock has come back. He's teaming with Roman Reigns. Cody and Seth, once bitter enemies, turn friends. I have Rock and Roman though picking up the win And I believe it's going to be Bloodline Rules on night 2. Now we go on to WrestleMania Sunday, and we have the World Heavyweight Championship match between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. A rivalry has been built for multiple months. Well, this is a new Drew McIntyre. This is not the same Drew McIntyre that Seth has taken on before. This is a full-blown heel version of Drew McIntyre, the Broken Dreams version, the Scottish sociopath, you may dare add, for Drew McIntyre. But we're going to have CM Punk on commentary. It may not be the special guest referee we wanted. It may not be a CM Punk on a pole match, but it's him on commentary. But it's CM Punk. Maybe he gets involved. Maybe the ref gets distracted. Maybe CM Punk will get involved. But who do I think is going to walk out as champion? I think Drew McIntyre is going to get the win in this match. I think Seth's going to come in battered and beaten from last night's main event. And I think Drew's going to beat him probably in about 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3. And I think Mr. Money in the Bank, Senor Money in the Bank, is going to come down, cash in. And Drew may have won the title in front of the fans, but he will not walk out with the title in front of the fans. For the WWE Women's Championship match, Io Sky versus Bayley. Bayley is coming after Damage Control after the group basically turned her. She was hearing them talk behind her back. Bayley deserves her moment, and I think she's going to get it at WrestleMania. WWE has kind of done her a little dirty, but this feud is going to clash. It's going to come to an end. It's going to come to a head at WrestleMania, and I think Io Sky and Damage Control are not going to be able to do anything about Bayley as she walks out as the WWE Women's Champion. Now we have the United States Championship Triple Threat match. We got Logan Paul defending against Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, 2 heavy hitters, 2 future Hall of Famers. But I think Logan Paul's retaining here. Logan Paul, you know, in a triple threat match, there's no DQ. He may do every heel tactic in the book to retain, but I see Logan Paul retaining. And like some other people have predicted, I think that this feud is far from over. And I think it's probably going to even go into SummerSlam in Cleveland, Logan's hometown. And I think he's going to walk in United States champion. Now we have a blood feud. It's not between family like Uso versus Uso, but it is LA Knight versus AJ Styles. LA Knight sat there and got himself arrested after coming to the man's home. This match should have been probably a street fight or something. If any match is going to be a street fight, it should have been this one. But we're going to get a one-on-one clash between these two. And I think that we're about to get the yeah movement. I think LA Knight's going to get his WrestleMania moment, and I think it's going to be against the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, when he pins a 1, 2, 3. Now we have the actual Philadelphia Street Fight, which is a 6-man tag team match. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits taking on the Final Testament. This match, it's just been building. I like the way they've been building it. It's just been these two factions clashing with each other week after week after week. They just can't get away from each other. So what better way to settle this than in a street fight? Anything goes. You could just sit there and just beat your opponents until there is no one left standing. But who do I have winning? Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. But now, the match I think is going to be Bloodline Rules. We got Roman Reigns. We have Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. We saw a taste of Bloodline Rules on Raw. We had a taste of what can happen. But who will walk out champion? This one I've been going back and forth on. Will it be Roman? Will it be Cody? What do I want? I want it to be Roman. Boo me all you want. I want it to be Roman. But will Cody finally finish the story? 40 years of WrestleMania. Second time winning the Royal Rumble. Second time main eventing. Actually, it'll be the third time main eventing for Cody Rhodes. But with Bloodline Rules, anything will go. Which can work in the advantage of the Bloodline, but which can also work in the advantage of the American Nightmare. Roman has The Rock, he has Solo, he has Jimmy. But Cody has Jay, he has Seth. He has many people who are behind him. I believe that the only reason that Cody Rhodes will not walk out with the undisputed title is because before Cody is able to do his finishing maneuver on Roman Reigns, maybe just like last year, maybe after 2 Crossroads in that Crossroads Trinity, Seth Rollins. It's not Solo Sikoa this time. It's not The Rock. It's not Jimmy Uso. It's Seth Rollins that turns his back on Cody Rhodes. He mentioned on Raw that he always has a plan B. If Seth and Cody lose the tag match, if Seth loses his title, he's lost everything. And then he's going to look and say, why should you have the opportunity? Why should Cody finish his story and I have everything taken from me because of you? I couldn't focus on my match with Drew because I was helping you. We lost the tag match. I lost my World Heavyweight Championship. What makes you worry? I think Seth Rollins is going to do what he did to Roman Reigns. And I think he's going to put a chair to the back of Cody Rhodes. And I think Roman's going to hit that spear. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And hopefully, that's not going to be a prediction, but indeed a spoiler. But what are your Wrestlemania predictions? Leave them down in the comments. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to enjoy Wrestlemania this weekend. Have fun, stay safe. Always remember Jesus loves you, and so do I. Until next time, take care, and God bless.